mode. Check, check. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Good evening and a warm welcome to each and every one of you as we gather here on the auspicious New Year's Eve. We stand at the beginning of a brand new chapter, ready to bid possibilities that the coming year holds. New Year's Eve is a time for reflection, gratitude, and anticipation. It's a moment to look back at the lessons learned, the challenges overcome, and the memories created. May the coming year be a canvas of new opportunities filled with joy, success, and prosperity for each and every one of you. But before we celebrate, New Year, let us collectively rise for the national anthem, a moment to honor the spirit of our great nation.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जन गण.
This melody inspire unity and resonate with the spirit of Polmon. Now I request Ms. Bhargavi Madam as she leads us into the next segment of our event. Get ready for the more excitement.
Good evening, everyone. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude. As we gather here, it's a pleasure to reflect on the events of the past year. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest thanks to the management for entrusting me with the opportunity to serve in this role for the past 2 years. This period has been marked by significant growth both personally and professionally, and I'm truly grateful for the trust and support I have received from the management team. Your belief in my abilities and the invaluable communication skills I have developed during this time have been helpful in shaping my career. Thank you. As per our cultural calendar, we organized a cricket match on 17th December. Now I would like to invite Anvesh sir to share a few words about sports at work. Yes, sir.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Everyone can see me? Okay, great. I thank you all for being here tonight, this evening. I'm sure this is the first time I think we're having a meeting here in PPC where all of us are getting together other than the opening, the day we opened this facility. So it's fantastic to see here. I'm actually, every day when I come here, I feel very, very good just to drive into this space, park the car and walk in. I'm sure all of you are also feeling the same way. In fact, yesterday we had the people from Emerson come here, and the moment they walked in, I could see them there. They couldn't believe that, that this kind of a facility exists here for Polmon. They thought we were some small system integrator, but their whole demeanor, the way they were talking to me, everything just changed because of the facility that we've built, right? So I'm sure all of you are also feeling very proud when you walk in here. So this management, as management, we've invested a lot of money in building this place, in the facilities that we're offering here, the workspace. You must have seen the desks. They're all they all promote you to work in a very peaceful, congenial environment. That's just one part of the equation, right? The other part of the equation is it's like we've built this rocket ship which is ready to take off, but we've built this big rocket ship now, and the target is also locked. Like, what is our target? Target is, if you look at the competitive landscape right now, pharma and specialty chemicals are doing really well. People who are in the API business want to get into pharma business, into specialty chemical business. specialty chemical people are trying to get into pharma business. So there's going to be a lot of investment coming in the next 4 to 5 years. So the opportunity for us, for people in the process automation space is tremendous. So we might win a few orders, we might lose, but the overall landscape, the overall pot that is available to us is huge. So we have the target locked, which is, we need to get to 200, 300 crores revenue. We have the facility, which is ready. Now all we need is rocket fuel, right? Without fuel, can the rocket take off and hit its target? No, right? So what is that fuel that we need? So that's all of us here. We all need to be in sync and fire at the right moment and with enough intensity so that the rocket can take off. If only half of the fuel fires, will the rocket take off? No, right? All of it has to fire at the same time and with full intensity. So how do we make that happen? So I just want to give you a small example. I'll tie it back to sports, so you'll see why I'm getting here. So in general, when we're at work, I get involved with the R&D team every day. If there is a problem, right, people just stop at the problem. They don't believe hard enough that there is a way to solve the problem. As soon as they face a problem, they'll stop, and they don't have the self-belief to come up with a solution. Right? They usually stop at the first obstacle. All of us do that. I do it, you do it, everybody does it. But the way to get around it is to first believe that there is a solution always exists. Right? I always believe that whatever I'm faced with, there cannot be a problem that I can't solve. If I don't have the knowledge, I'll seek help from someone. I'll seek help from my colleagues, from my mentors, whoever it is, but we'll always find a solution, right? So that sort of builds a winning attitude. So whatever you take up, you feel like you want to win at this. You need to build that winning attitude. So as most of you know, Sir and I play golf. We really love the sport. I don't know how many of you know about golf, but it's one of the most toughest sports that you can play. Imagine a cricket ball coming at you at 140 kilometers. It's difficult to make contact, but a ball that is stationary on the ground, in order to hit it into the air, is one of the most difficult things that you'll ever face. Hit it straight. Right? First step is for it to get airborne. Second is to make it go straight. It's very, very difficult. And another reason that we love golf is you're not playing against an opponent. In golf, you play against yourself. It's you, the ball, and the course. There's nobody else that you can blame for not playing well that day. Right? Nobody affects your game. Nobody can play better than you. Right? You just play your game, and if you don't play well, it's all because of what you have done that day. So that has taught me a very valuable lesson, which is, for my success or failure, there's nobody else to blame. Right? It's all all the capabilities that I have will decide whether we succeed whether one succeeds or not. So, but how do we get to that point where we believe that we can solve any problem, right? So I'll give you one more example. So I used to play with one of my friends. His name is Vasu. In the beginning, when I started playing with him, I would lose every match that I played with him. Right? Golf, you play against yourself, but you also compete. So I would always lose to him. Then I would ask him, and he would hit these amazing shots, like around the tree, going up in the air and crossing a tree and landing exactly. So he would never miss a single shot. So I always used to ask him, how do you do this? Can you teach me? He's like, I don't know. I don't know how to teach you. I don't know what I'm doing. I just think about it and it happens. So initially I thought, no, he doesn't want to teach me because, if I also learn, then I'll start winning against him. For the longest time, I thought that was the reason. So I'm a very process-oriented person. I'll go practice, I'll learn the correct technique, always obsess about technique, and then go to the course, I would fail. It wouldn't work. Then when over the last 2-3 years, I got to know him really well, then I realized that he actually doesn't know what he's doing. He just has the mental willpower to make the ball do whatever it wants. It sounds magical, right? He just says, I think about what it should do, and the ball does it. So my body listens to my mind, and it does the exact motion that is required. So it took some time for me to understand what he was talking about, right? But that mindset of my mind is so strong that I know there is a way for this ball to go around this pillar. Just by thinking about it, the body knows it has all the capabilities to hit that shot. It's just that we usually don't believe that we can do it. So once you start believing that, yes, there is a way to do it, I can do it, I have the ability to do it, then I was also able to hit those amazing shots. And in the last couple of months, I started beating him also. And not because I practiced extra hard, I took more lessons. No, none of that. I started believing that I have the capability to do that. So the reason I'm telling you this is all of us have the capability to defeat or go sort of face the problems that we get at work or in life every day. We don't need extra help or anything. It's already ingrained in our brain. We just have to believe it to the core that, yes, I can do it. In fact, there is a saying in Sanskrit, you become what you believe. I think in Hindi it is, I forgot what it is in Hindi. Yat bhavo tat bhavati. Yeah, yat bhavo tat bhavati. Correct. So what you become, what you believe, you automatically become that. So how do you put it in practice, right? So tomorrow morning you can't get up and say, okay, I'm switching on one switch. From today onwards, I will have this winner attitude. It doesn't work that way. You need to practice it in every little thing that you do. You're driving a car, you're changing the wheel of your car. You have to ensure that you're doing the best job to your ability. Those small tasks that you achieve will form a positive feedback in your brain, and it will release dopamines in your brain, and you will start to like that feeling of winning. And at small tasks, playing cards, any small hobby. Once you start liking that feeling, it translates into everything that you do at work, at big events, or any problems that you face in your family life. So you don't like to lose anymore. Just because you started working on these small things where your brain, I think it's okay. I'm not able to hear at the back. Okay. So you form this positive feedback. And it won't happen overnight. You need to keep practicing it. And once you achieve that state of, it's called a state of flow. So once you achieve that, you'll really start to enjoy the work that you do. And no matter what obstacle you come across, you won't feel that kind of, you don't feel the pressure at all. You'll actually enjoy doing it. I've noticed it in cricket as well. So when the match was happening or during the practice for the match, we all love playing cricket. You could see the energy in the people, right? That kind of energy you don't see in the work, in day-to-day work, right? It's obvious, I understand. All of us enjoy playing cricket so much more than, maybe coming to work every day. But if we can translate that level of energy at work, right? That level of working together, you could see the entire team rooting for the bowler, rooting for the batsman, right? People were fighting against the umpire. All of them coming together and doing it. If we can do that at work, if we can all fire at the same time with the same intensity, there's nothing that can stop us. So with that, I want to conclude tonight, conclude this evening. I want to wish you all a very happy New Year, and may you get everything that you wish for this year. Thank you. We've stitched together all the snippets from the cricket match, which Apareti is going to play now.
Humid outdoors as we come up to toss time. Heads is the call.
Yeah,
You won the toss, what have you decided?
We're going to have a bowl.
Well, he's doing what he does so well. He's just trying to relax the ball and get his field in exactly the right place. But
First boundary. Good try. A gift drill.
6 ball. Just a flick of the wrist. And away she goes into the crowd.
Huge appeal. Oh, that's banging from.
finds a gap and goes for 4. Unbelievable timing. Holds his nerve. They're almost there.
Surprise, too good tonight. That's simply too good.
Run in. Jason Older strikes the second wicket in the power play in the series 1. Finds a gap and goes for 4. Unbelievable timing. Holds his nerve. They're almost there. Well, he's doing what he does so well. He's just trying to relax the bowler, get his field in exactly the right place. Finds a gap and goes for 4. Unbelievable timing. Holds his nerve. They're almost there.
Surprise, too good tonight.
Nice touch. Very nice touch. He almost did it, Akil Singh. Almost did it. But unfortunately, it's touched the boundary.
As we come up to toss time. Heads is the call.
Yeah, we'll bowl.
You won the toss, what have you decided?
We're going to have a bowl.
This is in the air again. Clears long ball. 3 in a row.
Very nice touch. He almost did it, Akil Singh. Almost did it. But unfortunately.
There it is. A gem from Gunakesh Morty.
Now around the wicket. Will it make a difference?
Got it. He strikes again. He is so brilliant.
Now around the wicket. Will it make a difference? It doesn't. It's 4 in a row. Balls.
Catches the cry. Russell's down there. Even he can't get there. Superman couldn't fly high enough. First 6 of the contest.
Now around the wicket. Will it make a difference?
There it is. A gem from Gunakesh Morty.
Catches the cry. Russell's down there. Even he can't get there. Superman couldn't fly high enough.
Does he have enough? No, he doesn't. Teamwork is taken and they got one more got it in the end, you know.
We'll spin the coin. Heads. Heads. That's only won the toss. What have you decided?
They're going to bat first.
Well, he's doing what he does so well. He's just trying to relax the bowler, get his field in exactly the right place. Dug out.
Russell's down there. Even he can't get there. Superman couldn't fly high enough. First 6 of the contest.
Took a shot. That was a lovely shot. Oh, it's dragged it on. But they've got him now, and this is just one of those ones.
Nice strike. Very good. Nice strike. Very good. Fulling up in left, and Charles jumps all over it.
No, two shots here. He was in line, yes he was. Whether it was glove or it was the leg before, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely magnificent. Finishes that six foul. Magnificent stick of the wrist. And where she goes into the crowd. Well, you just take a moment to reflect and try to imagine what the feeling is to be in those shoes, whether it be the coach, the player, the fan. That real feeling of success, joy and reward.
Thank you, sir, for the motivational speech. I request MD sir to come on to the dais to felicitate our cricket team pitchers and umpires. First, I would like to call Anves Manne sir. Guru. Simhachalam. Simhachalam. Gopi. Okay, ma'am. Because Lingamurti, Bhagavan, Vasu, Ramki, Nagaraju, Raju, Uday, Bhargav.
what's up, girl? We run this shit. Know we coming through when it sounds so massive. Know we coming through when you straight up. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, girl? We run this shit. Switch that bass. Keep the shit bumping. Switch that bass. Get down.
The canvas unfurled wide. For the journey we took side by side. Each challenge and triumph we shared. Our collective spirit none could shade. At every dawn, our aspirations soared. In a world of change, our creativity roared. A tapestry of dreams we beautifully weaved. 2023, a beacon of what we together achieved. Forward, let's stride in the glow of new light, harnessing courage, reaching new heights. The symphony of progress, let us play, bringing life to visions in a spectacular array. Hand in hand, with innovation as our guide, on this voyage of growth, let us confidently ride. In 2024's embrace, let's yet again make our mark, pursuing every dream, igniting the eternal spark.
The Silver Award winner is Ushrani Mane from Polmon Instruments Private Limited, India. Congratulations to the Silver Award winning in the song category.
Taking the pharma industry in India was very nascent stage, and we understood while working with them, we understood their pain points and their requirements, and we along with the help of my husband, we started designing the wild organic office. After 3 years, I could recruit my husband. He was working for an international organization, Crop Research Institute, and I could recruit my husband. He left his job and he joined me. That's amazing. And today, I'm really proud to say that my company could recruit my son, who is graduated from Harvard Business School, and he joined our business. Recruit him, not that he joined our business, we could recruit him. Oh, nice. And from 2 people to today we are 500 plus people organization, and that's what is my story. That's amazing. To the entrepreneurs, and especially Indian government is taking a lot of measures for funding to the MSMEs. And because MSMEs are contributing 33% of Indian GDP, and that is a huge number. And government realized that MSMEs are backbone to the Indian economy. They want to run the business. They want money for paying their salaries and for paying their vendors and to run the operations. So this is realized by the financial institutions. They are not losing their money. I mean, the defaulters are very less in MSME industry. Especially, they are very interested for funding to women-led organizations.
What are the efforts you have put since morning that only can turn into the reality only when you follow the one which I am going to take over now. It's very important and a crucial thing for all of you.
And what is that way we look into the data? So all these points covers under during the meeting, what we need to do. We have the guidelines, like this looks to be very small issues.
Customer reactor area, so you see how they do the conventional utilities flushing from the jacket.
In this industry, there is a raw material, and thus raw material to be processed by unit process and unit operations that will be converted into the product.
Remove this insert, there will be matching insert for a particular vessel which is going to be used.
Either pneumatic or a hydro test. Okay, here we are going with a pneumatic test.
స్మాల్ బాక్స్ అని ప్రతి ఇంట్లో చాలా వరకు వాళ్ళు టీవీ ఉండేవాళ్ళు, వాళ్ళు శానిటోరియంలో పెట్టేవాళ్ళు టీవీ. అవన్నీ మనం చాలా వరకు ఈవెన్ మన ఇండియాలో కూడా చాలా వరకు కంట్రోల్ చేసాం. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇప్పుడు వినట్లేదు ఇన్ఫెక్షన్స్ డిస్ అంత ఇన్ఫెక్షన్. ఒక ఎయిడ్స్ తప్ప అన్ని గ్రాఫ్ కేయోటిక్ ఉంది కానీ అన్ని తగ్గిపోయింది.
What happens to your breath when the emotion is fear? What happens to your hands and feet? Shiver, and what is it? Wetness. Hand and feet turn cold. Yeah, it becomes cold. The fear. So the emotion is fear, nervousness. The breath is hardly you can feel your breath.
పట్టు పరిగి కట్టి సుక్కల వరసలు పెట్టి సక్కని ముగ్గులు కట్టి వచ్చేదే సంక్రాంతి.
కోడితో పందెము కట్టి ఎట్లతో పరుగులు పెట్టి ఊరే ఉరకలు వేసే ఉత్సవమే సంక్రాంతి.
విముక్తి సాధకం కళాధరావతంసకం విలాసిలోకరక్షకం
అధ్యక్షాయ ధీమహి గుణ शरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय
ज्वाला सी जलती है आंखों में जिसके भी दिल में तेरा नाम है परवाही क्या
vital role in achieving the goals set forth by the committee. As a special acknowledgement goes out to the members of the cultural committee who have worked tirelessly to ensure the success of every event. I would also like to express my sincere thanks to my commercial team for their unwavering support in handling both committee responsibilities and office tasks. In conclusion, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who has been a part of this journey. Special thanks to PIPL and PVPL facilities, IT and housekeeping teams. As we move forward, I extend my warmest congratulations to the new committee that will take the charge of upcoming events. Once again, thank you very much. Happy New Year.
I humbly request our esteemed Director Ma'am, Mrs. Usharani Mane, Award winner of WCIC Pratibha Abhisheka 2022 at Sri Lanka under SARC category, to preside over the symbolic change of guard as we transition into a new phase.
వీడియో ఎంజాయ్ చేశారా? యాక్చువల్గా మనం ఈ వీడియోలు చేయటం స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు 7 minutes వీడియో వచ్చేది. ఈ ఇయర్ ఎంత 15 minutes వీడియో చేద్దామన్నా కానీ సాధ్యం కాలేదు. అది 22 minutes వీడియో చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది. అక్కడికి చాలా కట్ చేసాం. అంటే ఏంటంటే మనం చాలా చేస్తున్నాం కల్చరల్ కమిటీలో, ఆర్ మేబీ బాండింగ్ సిరీస్. సో దట్స్ గుడ్. అండ్ yeah, good evening everyone. Good evening. And we have a special tradition at Polmon, that is employee recognition. As part of our New Year celebrations, we recognize an employee every year. There's some noise. Okay, yeah. We celebrate our team's hard work and their integral journey with us. This is about more than just saying well done. It's about people who help us grow. Let's talk about someone who is the true definition of dedication. He's not just any team member. He is just a strong pillar of our company. Excuse me, some noise going on there. Yeah. His journey intertwines with Polmon's history. He started with us and has been here throughout all. He has helped Polmon grow every step of the way. His hard work is part of Polmon's heart. Now, with 450 of us, and after 30 years, we should think about the architects of Polmon's success. Some of you are new and may not know about the founders. So I ask, shouldn't we give our biggest thanks to such a person? Yes? Yeah. Do you know who I'm talking about? Yes, you're right. It's R. Srinivas. In fact, నేను చెప్పాలనుకుంది మీరు ముందే చేసేశారు. Good, thank you. And he has been with us since the beginning, that is since 1993. Today, I'm really proud to honor him. And let's all clap for R. Srinivas for his true commitment to Polmon. Come, Srinivas. And your work has inspired us all, especially the new generation. And we invite you to accept a small token of appreciation from us. Yeah, actually I wanted to tell you that give him a standing ovation, but you have already given. I think he needs one more standing ovation. I request Sir and, yes, yeah, I request Sir and Vesh to join him. Okay. Thank you, Srinivas. Polmon has remarkable 30 years history with strong and lively culture. We have always understood the importance of building a sense of togetherness among our colleagues. Our company is not just about work. We cherish sports, celebrations, learning sessions, and various activities that bring us closer. This has been our way for a long way, and it's what makes Polmon a special place to work. Around 10 years ago, we instituted the Polmon Cultural Committee to organize these extra activities, and they have been active ever since. This committee works tirelessly to make our cultural events come to life. You have seen the video. In the last 2 years, we introduced a new role, that is convener. In 2022, Ms. Bhargavi took on this role alongside her regular work. She carefully planned and executed events, adding her personal touch, including delicious food on various occasions. You might have observed it. During this time, I'm sure Bhargavi has grown both personally and professionally. Especially her ability to connect with colleagues with different teams has improved significantly. It's been a valuable learning experience for her. Today, we want to express our gratitude to Bhargavi for her fantastic work and dedication. Please join me in applauding her efforts. Now it's time to introduce our new convener for the years 2024 and 2025. I'm delighted to announce that Neeraja, Assistant Manager from the Commercial Division with 19 years of service at Polmon, will take on this role. and we are confident that she will excel in this position alongside her regular responsibilities. Neeraja, please accept this document as a symbol of your new responsibilities. Can I have the file? Where is that transfer of file? You didn't make it. Okay. Okay. Once again, thank you, Bhargavi, for your exceptional contribution, and congratulations to Neeraja. Our cultural committee plays a vital role in shaping our company's culture, and we eagerly look forward to its bright future. Thank you, everyone, and let's hear from Neeraja.
Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be the new convener of our cultural committee and to promote Polmon culture. Our management believes that focusing on cultural activities will bring us closure and improve productivity. A big thanks to Bhargavi Madam for her excellent work. I have noticed the effective process she has set, and I aim to build upon them. We have planned a very full, fun and educational activities. Our dedicated team is eager to bring these plans to life. Request IT team, could you please introduce our 2024 Cultural Committee team? Thank you, IT team. Your support is crucial for the success of these events. We are kicking off the year with a kite making and Rangoli competition on January 7, 2024. I encourage everyone to participate in this event with great success and make it great success. I am excited to unveil the Sankranti Samaralu poster. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Director Madam. It's incredible to go through what we have experienced in 2023. A heartfelt thank you, Bhargavi ma'am, for your dedication and cooperation in ensuring the success of every event through your exceptional coordination. Your efforts are truly appreciated. Congratulations, Ms. Neeraja, on assuming the role of convener for the Cultural Committee. Best wishes for your successful tenure. Now I welcome MD Sir to address the gathering. Your words of wisdom are eagerly awaited as we embark on the new chapter.
Good evening, my dear colleagues. I'm really happy to see you all in this new facility. Before I say a few words, I want to really appreciate Ravindra Reddy, J. Krishna, and Krishna Naidu, who put their very strong, dedicated effort to bring this facility given to us. We celebrate New Year every year. And it comes close to 365 days once, and we celebrated many. So what is the difference between New Year and Old Year? The difference is only, the barrier between them is only December 31st night, midnight, and sun shines, and you are in the New Year. So what happens next? Our life continues, remains same, no change, or change. And I remember our school days. You know, the teachers used to say, you take some resolutions, probably writing diary, or get up in the morning by 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, or try to get at least once. Me, I never got first mark in Telugu. You know, he used to tell me, at least you write. That's one of your resolutions, to at least get once the first mark in Telugu. So we have written, and we pursue that for a couple of days, and I'm sure 99% of us, we ignore later. We don't pursue them. I'm not saying that there may be some people who might have pursued and got excellent results. Today, we are not in the school. We are not under parental care. We are all adults. We left our village, our town, and some of you left your parents and joined here. So, how do you take resolutions now? There are no teacher here to tell you what kind of resolutions that you need to take and move forward. Yes. You now, though you don't have teacher or a guide, you are guide on your own. You need to drive yourself into the future. You need to face yourself, the challenging situations, whether it be in the job or in the society or family life and whatever may be. So, now how do you build resolutions as an individual? In the past year, now we are on 30th, close to almost closing the calendar year, we might have come across many situations. We are so happy in many situations. We were not happy with some situations. And so what made us unhappy? What made us happy? When you achieve something, you are happy. What you thought you achieved, you are happy. When you want to achieve something, but you could not achieve, then you are unhappy. Right. Now, we are not alone. Actually, we are surrounded by complex environment. It could be the company you are working, the family that you are in, the friends you are with. It's a very complex. The environment is not only the climate situation, it is the people around you create the environment to you. So our reaction to the environment we understand in 4 ways. Number one, certain things are happening and you can immediately recognize that. For example, you go to Srinagar in the winter, the temperature goes to sub-zero. I don't know how many of you gone, but you can imagine. And so as soon as you get out of the car or vehicle, then if you have not wore the winter gear, immediately you wear the winter gear. That means there is a situation, we moved from comfortable situation to which is not conducive to you. And immediately you reacted to it. That means, yeah. So, sorry. So you reacted to it. That means the change that is happening around you is visible and clearly show a way to react to it. That's number one. The number two is the change takes place, but you do not know whether change is taking place around you because the change is taking place very slowly. It is unnoticeable, like small needle in the clock. It moves, but you don't see the movement. I remember, most of you might have come across what Narayana Murthy said once in his speech, that if a frog is kept in water, I might have quoted many times, that happily swims around in a bowl of water, I meant to say. It happily swims around because it is finding very nice temperature to it. If you start increasing the temperature slowly, the frog doesn't recognize that there is a change in the temperature. Temperature goes to something like 60, 70 degrees centigrade, and the frog loses senses and dies later. The other case, if you take, you have cold water, you have hot water. If the frog is in the cold water and immediately move to the hot water, it jumps out. So that means, what I said, the change that is quickly perceivable, we react to it. Which is not perceivable, we ignore. Now, there is a third one. The change is compelled on you. There is no way to you. You have to follow the change. Now, like a COVID, we never expected a COVID to come, and we were asked to maintain distance, and certain health practices we were imposed on us, and we followed them. We wore masks, such kind of things. And I remember it must be 1980, where we were just came out of the college. There was a contemplation for the computerization of banks. Many of you may be aware of this. I mean, seniors. So the banks were going with a very books kind of accounts. Everything is manually done. And the unions said, no, we don't want to go for computers. People thought they lose the jobs. No, it is not that. The unions, bank unions, went on strike, not that they lose jobs. In fact, there is a hidden agenda. They resist the change. They already worked for 20 years probably. They don't want to change. Change is a painful thing. Change calls you some additional work than what you have been doing. I think many of you science studied science in school, man and the object, lifeless object, both are similar in one nature that's called inertia. We have mental inertia, and the object has got physical inertia. So this inertia will not allow us to change. But finally, the government has taken a strong decision to go for computerization, and the computers were implemented. And some people did not like to learn the computers. They were sidelined or they quit the jobs. And the wonderful thing happened is the people who learned the computers, they found excellent opportunities outside India. That was the beginning of our IT jobs outside India. That's the revenue we started getting from outside, from the IT sector. That the banking sector shown a way for everybody to go out and earn some money. That's a great outcome. But the people who did not change, they were there. The another fourth one is very interesting, which is my favorite topic, which I spoke many times with you in many occasions. Compared to our childhood, I finished my 10th standard in 73. I think I am the oldest guy, or Rao Garu. When did you finish yours, sir? Sir? Right. 70, okay. You are senior to me. Right. Nobody can beat us. Right. So we had a fantastic village, the clean environment. In the evening we could hear the sound. It feels like some kind of a negative sound. And we could see the stars. When you sleep outside, look up, you find so many stars. And we used to see the galaxy. We used to call Sitamuvari Chira. What do you call that, Srinivas? They used to call Sari. So we could see. I don't know how many people really see today. Galaxy. The galaxy is our galaxy, where our sun is a part of it. So from there, in the last 40 years plus, there is a huge change in the environment. I read one article, he's actually sent by my friend who is a doctor. And he said, if we see the lungs of a person now, they are not reddish, they are all blackish now, for most of us. Earlier, about 15, 20, 30 years ago, when you take the lungs, what do you call X-ray or the visual, I don't know how they find out the color, but I don't know. They were pinkish, it seems. That means our air is polluted, our water is polluted. Right. So, but we have to live. How do we live? How to fight against this? All odds. We need to change. Change our lifestyle. That is the fourth one which I am talking about, change. Change the lifestyle. How do we change the lifestyle to fight against the toxic environment around us? Of course, immediately you say, eat proper food, breathe proper air. Of course, we don't have any choice to breathe. And tomorrow, probably after maybe another 10, 20 years, we will be carrying some oxygen cylinder and we'll be breathing as if we are living on some different planet. So, yeah. So we have to find a way to fight against this pollution. That is to improve the immunity. As I said, proper food and proper water you can improve. But the most important thing that I want to bring to your notice is the exercise can improve your immunity. It's very interesting. It is not my words, which I happened to see one of the YouTubes presented by Dr. Nageshwar Reddy, the top gastroenterologist in the world. He was saying the exercise plays a vital role to improve the immunity. It's not the basic food. Very interestingly, of course, I'm going with, this is one of my favorite topics. I'm going a bit elaborate. If you take the human body, again, he said the same thing. And we have about 30 trillion living cells in our body. 30 trillion cells in our body. Very interestingly, 37 trillion bacteria are living in our body. It outnumbers. But only thing is, the bacteria size is small compared to the human cell. So, and if you see the weight wise, it is 1% of our weight. If you are 70, it could be about, what is it, 6.6, huh? 0.6 kg. Yeah. So, the weight wise is smaller, but the count wise, it outnumbers the number of cells in our body. Very interestingly, whatever the medicines that we are taking today influence the bacteria in our body. And he said, there is a new direction is going on to treat the person, not treat the person, treat the bacteria in us. Right. Why I'm saying this? What is our role here? And as I said, of course, what he said I'm repeating, the exercise is going to improve our immunity. I might have told many times this. After saying this, I'm sure at least 90% of you start doing exercise. These are the facts which I told, this one important point which I told and spoke also a couple of times in the meetings and in the maybe annual day also. What is that? The human heart pumps 7,200 liters of blood every day. In a day, 24 hours, 7.2 KL in our PVPL language, and 7,200 liters of the blood is being in and out comes. That is the heart load in a normal heartbeat of 72, a healthy heartbeat. So this circulatory system, the blood circulatory system, the blood goes out through arteries and blood comes back through veins, right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. So this is called closed loop system. Many of you instrumentation guys and PVPL, many people understand it's a closed loop system. So the heart is here, it's pumping out and getting back its own blood after releasing certain energy and minerals, certain essential elements to the body and making every cell actively living, then the blood comes back. That's fine. But one thing is happening, about 3 liters of blood is escaped into the cells every day. Very interesting. This has no proper written path. This is called lymphatic fluid, which we did not study in biology in our school days. How this comes back? That is called lymphatic ducts, lymphatic tubes, lymphatic system in our body. That they are all spread all over our body. Now, how it comes back? Just mere your muscle movement. If you don't move the muscle, that lymphatic fluid which leaked out into the muscles stay there. What is this lymphatic fluid? The fluid is Fluid consists of the bacteria. I told you a lot of bacteria in our body. Dead bacteria, dead cells, and virus, and some toxic chemicals. That is leaked into our body. If you do not exercise, if you don't move your muscle, that get trapped in your body. Now what we do? So that's why when you are working, you are asked to get up every 1 hour and walk for about 2-3 minutes and come back. You know why? You are exercising your calf muscles, and thereby the lymphatic fluid is pumped back through the lymphatic nodes, and lymphatic nodes kill the active bacteria, eliminate certain toxic chemicals, and puts back to the heart. Right? That's why if you if you travel in a bus, maybe going to Nellore or someplace, will take the longest one. How many hours it takes? About 11 hours? Right. You will be sitting, of course, in between the bus stops. Your foot swells. Your shoe become tight. You might notice this. You know why the reason is? The lymphatic fluid is get trapped there because there is no movement. Now tell me, I think everybody catching my points, right? If you don't do exercise, your lymphatic fluid is get trapped. Now, I want to ask you, how many of you at least do exercise 4 times a week? Can raise the hands, please? Who are doing it? 4 times a week. 4 times a week. So, yeah. There is a hesitation. There is a, yeah. Hardly I found I can count them less than 10. I'm sure. Please download the information about the lymphatic system. Please make a note of this lymphatic system. You read this. Once you read it, it is about 3-4 pages of information. I'm sure next time when I stand here, at least 50% of you raise your hands. You understand? You must be thinking exercise is for the aged people to beat the sugar problem or BP problems or obesity problems. Obesity is not danger. There is no danger to obesity. The danger is that lack of exercise. If you do not do exercise, if you do, you are a bit overweight, but still if you do exercise, you will be healthy. These are not my words. These are words specified by Dr. Nageshwar Reddy. Now, to take the resolutions, I said 4 things. Fast changing environment, and you notice. Second, slow changing, it's difficult to notice. That happens in the organization or anywhere. I don't want to quote the examples, and I don't want to make this as a classroom, but I want to give you some kind of awareness and leave it. The third one is compelled. Yes, organizations compel on you to change. 1, 2, 3. But the fourth one, nobody compels you. Nobody, the first and the third one happen. The second one, organization make an effort to educate you on the soul changing environment around you. But the fourth one is which is very important to you, which nobody tells. But everywhere we talk, everywhere we listen, but we ignore. Please, I'm sure you include at least one from each 4 changes that are essential or observed in your agenda and start working. Right. Now, I want to, we have noted down, sorry, how much time I have? This is fine? Yeah. So, you have noticed now, this is what I need to do. From 1, 2, 3, I don't want to tell you because immediately I get into the organization mode. I'm an organization, get connected. I don't want to bring work here. So fourth one I elaborated because that's an essential thing. So after noting down, how do you practice it? How do you practice it? It's very interesting. I'll tell you one my personal incident, which I told in a couple of talks earlier. I used to smoke about 15 years ago. And I picked up the smoking when I was in ISC Bangalore, because we were allowed to smoke in the lab. And lecturers also used to smoke, and we used to also smoke. If, you know, the smoking starts a feeling like a hero feeling, and some kind of a privileged kind of feeling, you know. So we started, and you know, and that became a habit. Not the New Year resolution, but I took many resolutions to quit the smoking until 15 years ago. From that day, I was in a Tata Institute in 85. 85 to how many years? And quick calculation. Srinivas can do this quick math very fast. So many years it took for me to quit the habit. So not that mean I have not made an attempt to change. I made an attempt, but I failed. So, but we should not leave it. So there is a theory, if you practice anything, to quit or acquire, 21 days is enough. That was the old theory. I don't know, you might have heard about it. 14 days, huh? No, 21 days. That I can tell. And there was a research conducted on that. It's a very interesting thing. For me, Srinivas, 85 to present day minus 15, between how many years? Huh? It cannot be more than my age, huh? 23 years. So 23 years I could not quit smoking. So coming to okay. So that sound is okay sound. We are not really worry kind of a sound. Yeah, he increases the pitch differently when there is a serious issue. Yeah. For a change, the end feeling. In fact, this is explained by Stephen Covey in 7 Habits of Effective People. The first point is, you start looking at, whenever you start a job, look at the end result, then start the job. So you will be dreaming about the result. Dreaming about the result. Then how strongly you visualize it, that much quickly you can get rid of or gain the habit. Some people, they have done in one day. People like me have taken 25 years to get to smoking. And that means I stopped and again started, stopped. I'm not going to smoke again in my life. The kind of non-smoking I'm really enjoying. I feel like, you know, when I stopped smoking, I felt, you know, my lungs are being cleaned on a regular basis. That was the feeling I had. If any one of you guys are smoking, please quit. That's not going to help us. In the present polluted climate, your smoking is going to accelerate your, what do you call, I don't know what you say, but it causes a serious illness. Okay? So I'm sure you will list down, don't fail, don't have any fear to fail about what you have taken. You fail years, but don't give up. That's what I want to advise you. I wish you all the best for the new year. I'm sure you will come back with the good resolutions. I want to tell you one thing. The change that you bring in these 4 ways, not only you, your families get benefited. Please keep that in mind. Okay? Once again, Happy New Year to you. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Definitely we'll work on the change, the fast change, slow change, compass change, and environmental change around us. That was really truly inspiring, and I definitely think like Polmon team have got motivation on this. Yes or no? कोई नहीं सुन रहा है. Okay. It's time now for our to cut the cake. I invite Director Ma'am, MD Sir, and Anved Sir, and other GNs to come onto the stage, please.
Okay. I just want to say one thing. Jyoti has named this event as cake cutting.
Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna. I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, hey, falling for another, I don't even bother. I could do it all my life. Tell me if you wanna, 'cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, 'cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I've started dreaming. 'Cause heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play with. You're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of my system. Yeah, right from the start, you played with.
Knock, knock.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, killing me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. You make me up, believer, believer. You break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Let the waters fly, let them rain. My love, my darling came from. You make me up, believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh, I was choking.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's gather at the lawn for a group photo. Also, don't forget to grab snacks on your way out. Wishing each and every one of you a fantastic, successful, and very happy New Year. That concludes today's event. Thank you. Happy New Year.